Excellent. So now you can wear it while you work out. You said it's for working out. Hey, can you please just be quiet? Hey, go in the box. Okay, stay there. The characters are so powerful that you never feel any tension or fear. Got it. Okay. Okie dokie. So we realized that we hadn't watched the like more recent Spider-Man movies. And so we were like, oh, we got to catch up on those before we see the new Doctor Strange. So we had to watch those. So we finally did. It was No Way Home, right? So we saw. Well, we watched all three of them, but because I hadn't seen all three of them, but we watched all those and No Way Home just to like give us some context. Because I mean, I feel like you can still kind of enjoy the movie just for fun, but like yeah, there is an underlying story there. So we watched No Way Home, and it was good. I liked it. Your wardrobe is complete. Nice. And you can use it for market runs too. That's excellent. Yeah, what did you guys do this weekend? Anyone do anything fun this weekend? I went to the Renaissance Fair, which was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I'd never gone before. You guys ever been to a Ren Fair before?
It was really cool.
It was fun. It was super cool. Yeah, anyone here ever been to a Ren Fair? And what else? Yeah, it was awesome. I put some pictures in the Discord. They're in Cool Pics if you want to see. So it was cool. I didn't have clothes to like actually dress up. I don't have like the medieval kind of, cosplay sort of stuff. So I tried to dress up sort of. I wore like a nice full skirt and kind of like a peasant top, and it had like I tucked it into the skirt so it had kind of like a cinched waist. It sort of had a nice look to it, but it wasn't really like, some of the costumes there are so legit. So it was really cool, just like people watching. That was really enjoyable. The food was like, man, the food wasn't very good, but what else? It was just like really cool people watching, really cool like crafts and clothes, a lot of like vendors selling everything. I don't know, jewelry, clothing, novelty items, food and beverage, just all sorts of neat stuff for sale. Noodle had to use a squat toilet. Look, squat toilets are an adventure to use. I've used a squat toilet before, and they are tricky. They are tricky. I've used them in China. Depending on where you go, sometimes that's all that's available. It takes a little bit of practice to not lose your balance. Are you munching on croutons? I like eating croutons just as a snack. Okay, so yeah, that was fun. The Ren Fair was great. We saw the jousting. They had like actual jousting, like live jousting on actual horses with armor. Felix knocked out hard. Oh, he heard his name. Meanwhile, Dexter is still sitting in front of the leaf. And you guys know he never like spends time in the kitchen, so he's guarding that leaf. It's very funny. Hi, J Fry, how are you? Yeah, he's got the leaf like under his chin, and he's like guarding it. They're both so goofy. Yeah, I love croutons. So that was great. The jousting was fun. I put some pictures from the week from the fair. That was good. What leaf? Oh, I got some fresh catnip from a friend. I gave it to them. Felix liked it. He was like licking it. Dexter likes it. He's guarding it now. He's guarding his leaf. I have more in the fridge, so I can give them more. Yeah, the cats are doing drugs. Yeah, I offered them some catnip, and at first Dexter left because he didn't like it. He hid it away, and then he ran, and he said no. He said no, but Felix like peer pressured him, unfortunately. Yeah, Dexter is curious of the leaf, right? And then Saturday, yeah, Felix is like, look, brother, I'll show you how it's done. Felix is a puddle, yeah. Yeah, well, he was licking the catnip. But usually I feel like catnip makes him all like wired, so I don't know why he's all drowsy, but I don't know. Yeah, because usually when I give them like dried catnip, Felix actually goes really nuts. He gets so crazy. And like, you know how Felix is so chill and so like he just snoozes and cuddles, but like he actually will get like big eyes and he'll get the zoomies, he'll run, he'll like play with toys. He'll do that rabbit foot thing where he like holds the toy in his front paws and then his back paws will like scrunch up, so he's like curled up, so his paws are all together, and then he'll use his back paws to like hit the toy. You know how they do that like bunny foot thing? Yeah, he goes so nuts, but I don't know. Right now he's obviously just like passed out. I don't know if it's the variety, it's the strain. It's indica catnip.
Their cat needs to mellow out.
Yeah.
That's why she's always in the thing. Is they just give her
Oh my god, you guys, I met the cutest cat today. I met the cutest cat. Hang on, I'm posting again in the Discord. Hang on. If you're interested in our in the stuff that we got today, our fresh veggies and such, check out Plant Hype. Plant Hype for some really cool hydroponics growing action. But please look at this cat. This cat's name is Caramel Macchiato. I don't know how to spell macchiato. There it is. Thank you, autocorrect. This cat's name is Caramel Macchiato, and I don't know. He was being carried around in a sling, in like a crossbody cloth sling, and he was just dozing in it. And then this is his face when he had some catnip. Yeah, please go to pet pictures and look at this cat. Oh my god. He can't be in here. He's too fussy. Yours would do the rabbit thing and then they would start to pant. Yeah, it's so wacky. I don't know. They're crazy. I'll give him some later. We'll play with it. But yeah, Felix is conked out. Yeah, let's have some water. That sounds good. I am really thirsty. We can put some of our fresh mint into it.
good.
Yeah.
Make sure you wash it.
Yeah, I'll wash it. I don't even usually put ice in my water, but I think an ice water with mint and like maybe a little bit of lemon sounds really good. Like that sounds super yummy. You have a cat named Dot? Oh, cute. Named after Dot Warner, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna steal a little bit of mint here and give it a wash and then just kind of like muddle it in my water. I like mint water. It's tasty. Okay, and then we're gonna have to maybe break down these lemons. Okay. Yeah, so this is fresh mint. I'm just gonna like tear the leaves into thirds and put it in there. Yum. Oh, if I had some cucumber. I love cucumber and mint in water. I used to drink that all the time when I was waiting tables. I would just go to the bar and take their cucumber and mint, you know, for drink garnishes, and just like put those in some soda water with like just a tiny splash of lemonade, and but mainly like plain soda water with mint and cucumber. So good. I don't think I learned why she was named Dot until like high school. I don't know why she's named Dot. Okay. Question of the day is, what's your favorite? What's your favorite? I don't know. Oh, okay, bye, Felix. Oh, is Felix gonna go check out the catnip? Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to go check out. Oh, really? That's why? Because of the period at the end? What? That is so refreshing. It's like mint water. I need another care package. She's the Dot in Warner Bros. What? I've never heard that before. That's really weird. Okay. I need another care package. Oh my gosh, Pineapple Bob wants me to make stuffed sopapillas. What? Stuffed with what?
Stuff.
What are they stuffed with? Like whipped cream? Custard? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, they're savory. Beef, chicken, or beans? Okay. I'm down. Hi, what's up, Tom Chronic? Bosch fridge? Yeah, I have a Bosch fridge. I'm good, how are you? Aya, oh my gosh, thank you. Wow, Pineapple Bob coming in with stuffed sopapillas. So you had me do the sopapillas just as a, like a test run? Because we made regular sopapillas that were just hollow. Smothered in red, green, or both sauces. Oh my goodness, that sounds so fabulous. I can't wait. Yum. Thank you for saving up those points. Guys, if you want to ever choose something for me to make live on stream, you can save up 50,000 channel points and you can cash them in towards a meal redemption. Basically, that means you tell me what you want me to make within reason. Nothing disgusting, overly expensive, or that takes way too long to make. So within reason, but I'll make it. So yeah, save up those points, guys, and you can choose.
You too.
So okay, these ones will be kind of big. Hi, one-legged starfish. How are ya? Okay. Well, when we get there, I will ask you for guidance. But I'm glad that we kind of had a little bit of a test run with the first sopapillas, so I could really see what's needed to make them get really puffy. Because remember last time I had some issues getting that puff. Noodle, you're just standing by the traffic light watching Twitch, forgetting to push the crossing button. Okay, let's talk about chicken piccata. What is chicken piccata? It was a good trial run. You know what? It went okay. It went okay. They tasted good, but I had a hard time getting the texture right, you know? Or getting that hollowness right. I think eventually towards the end we nailed it, and I believe the issue was that I had rolled them out too not thin enough, I think they needed to be rolled out thinner is what we decided, because mine were basically puffing up with too much dough on the inside when they're really supposed to be, yeah, maybe like a little too thick at first. I think that was the problem. Okay, so chicken piccata. We're gonna be making Giada De Laurentiis's chicken piccata recipe from the Food Network. This is one of my favorite dishes. Like I've made it before. I don't care. I love it so much. So this is chicken piccata. Here's like just a picture of it. It's a pan fried, like butterflied chicken breast, and it's got like this buttery, lemony sauce. It's not a cream sauce, but it tastes creamy, but it's just all that butter. So we're gonna season and dredge our chicken with a little bit of flour, and then we're going to, hang on, wait, hold up. Dredge and flour, shake off the excess. Okay, so we're gonna brown our chicken in butter and oil, and then cook that on 2 sides. And then we're going to take that off the heat and set it to the side. Then in the same pan, using like the drippings and the brown bits from cooking the chicken, we're gonna put lemon juice, chicken stock, capers, and boil that and kind of make a pan sauce. We're gonna make a pan sauce using the butter and the oil and then any drippings from the chicken, which it's not gonna be very fatty chicken because it's chicken breast, but you know, we're gonna take all the nice burn bits from browning the chicken and scrape that together on the bottom of the pan along with these extra flavors, and we're gonna kind of make a little pan sauce. And then at the very end, we're gonna add in some cold butter and just whisk it in, and that's gonna make our sauce really smooth and rich tasting. It's gonna be very delicious. And then we pour that over the chicken. So yeah, it's gonna be tasty. So it's pretty straightforward, right? We have, so like I said, we have seasoned and floured chicken. Bye, Rabbit, take care. You were gonna get piccata the other day, but you went with chicken marsala. You weren't in the mood for capers? Okay, fair enough. See, at least you saved it for another day instead of ordering it without the capers. That was the right choice, I think. Okay, so this recipe does use quite a bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, fresh lemon juice, chicken stock, capers, brined capers that you actually rinse and drain because they have so much salt and so much like salty brine on them that we actually want to rinse them and make sure that they're bringing all that salty flavor but not adding it to the sauce. We just want to like bite into it for the saltiness. And then a little bit of fresh parsley just chopped for the garnish. And I just grabbed a little bit of fresh parsley from the hydroponics garden, and because he didn't have a very big shrub of it, so I was just like, I'll take a very small amount. So I just took enough to like garnish. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And then for the veggies, I have our red leaf lettuce right here. This is, once again, like our nice hydroponic red lettuce that we got from my husband's coworker. And if you want to see pictures of it, like, you can check out the Discord in Plant Hype. But it's a beautiful giant head of lettuce that was lovingly grown and is probably going to be delicious. And then I think we'll just either stir fry, or maybe I was thinking about roasting the broccoli, but I kind of don't really feel like having my oven on because it's kind of warm. So I'm sort of feeling like maybe I don't want my oven on. So I might just do a quick stir fry in a pan, or should I steam it? I feel like steaming is healthiest, but should I steam the broccoli? Babe, do you want me to, for the broccoli, should I steam, stir fry, or roast it? It would probably just be with like oil, garlic, salt, and pepper, kind of. Probably like kind of plain. Or I could roast it with like a little bit of salt, pepper, and maybe garlic powder, or I could steam it and just have it be kind of plain and then eat it with the chicken piccata and like kind of, and you know, like make extra sauce and eat it with like steamed plain broccoli. What sounds good? Stir fry? Okay. No, that's fine. We'll do that. I'll try to make it a little bit light on the seasoning though, so that we can put the extra sauce over it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like kind of just keeping it more plain. Yeah, but I do like the texture. I really do like the texture of a stir fry, you know. So we can still stir fry without adding too much, you know, without adding too much fat or too much salt or whatever. We can just keep it like kind of simple, right? Have a good lurk. Okay. Since we were talking hydroponics and all this stuff that I picked up fresh, our question of the day is, what's your, I was gonna say what's your dream garden, or like what's your dream yard? Like if you owned a house with a yard, how would you, like, let's do your dream yard. What's your dream backyard? Yeah, what's your dream backyard? That's our question of the day. So if you had a house with a backyard and you could like do whatever you wanted to it, like within reason, but just assuming that you have the money to like make it happen, what's your dream backyard? Knife Clan says, tell Bat Kitty Uncle's here. He did some catnip and then he left.
He's sitting on my lap.
Oh, he's on Offrush's lap. Is he melted? He's totally melted on Offrush's lap. Melgirl, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dang It Gang. Good to have you. Starfish says, no particular plants, just enough space to host outdoor events. Okay, but what would you want for your outdoor events? Do you maybe want like a mini bar, like a grill, a patio, a fire pit? Like what's in your mind? What's that dream space look like? Yes, being able to pay for someone else to maintain it, sure, but what does it look like still? Noodle wants a garden with pandan leaves, catnip, basil, mint, coriander, and chilies. Knife Clan wants a baseball stadium crisscross pattern on the lawn. Yeah, I think if you want to host, I feel like you gotta have like a grill or like a smoker or something like that, and maybe like a fire pit would be super cool. Maybe like a hot tub or something. Okay, yeah, your dream backyard. I really like a chicken coop. I know they kind of smell bad, so you need space. So I would imagine like a chicken coop tucked away in the corner. I would also love a catio so that my cats can enjoy outside time, but not roam freely. So I would like to build them like a fenced-in catio that would still be outdoors, but like secured. And I would like fruit trees, and I would like a garden, and maybe like a little sitting area where you could entertain company, have like some benches and tables and chairs and some like comfy chairs, maybe like a fire pit or something, but definitely somewhere where like friends can gather. There would be a barbecue or it would be like a barbecue with like a smoker thing out there so that we can grill. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Big patio with a fire pit next to it, rock paths with a flower garden with a little greenhouse and a vegetable garden in the back, and obviously a hot tub. Nice, I like that. No grass. No grass. Okay, why don't you like grass? What don't you like about grass? Okay, let's get our lemons. Let's start squeezing some of our lemons and see let's see how juicy these lemons are. You guys, look at these giant lemons. They're so big. They're like almost as big as my head. And they're heavy too. These are like some big fat lemons. Okay, I'm gonna wash the outside because I might want to zest a little bit of lemon peel to give it a little extra flavor, a little extra lemon zing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these. And then I don't know how much juice is in these. If these are like really juicy, we won't need that many. If they're not crazy juicy, then you might need to cut open a few more. Yeah, they're giant, aren't they? They're like the size of a grapefruit, totally. Look at this big lemon. It's bigger than my fist. This lemon is bigger than my fist. It's dumb and boring, and you should go to a park instead, and it's a pain in the ass to take care of, yeah. Yeah, these are really big lemons. I don't even know how I'm gonna juice them, because look at how wimpy my juicer is compared to these monstrous lemons. This is my juicer. Like it's, I feel like it's not big enough. I know. Okay, great. I've lost my knife somewhere in the sink. Oh, no, I see it, I see it. I'm gonna fish it out and wash it. Guys, if you guys are watching the stream, lurking and enjoying it, don't forget to drop a follow. We're trying to get to 4,000 so we could make donuts for the first time. So, if you are enjoying the content and have not yet followed, consider doing it for the donuts. You need a machete to open it? Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm just gonna wash off my knife here because my knife was dirty. Yeah, the apps that's like, your baby is the size of a plum. Yeah, totally. Rebel! Oh my goodness, Rebel! Hey dude, thank you so much for all those gifted subs. Wow! Wow! Thank you! Rebel, you legend! I think I hear a hype train in the distance right away. Rebel made us hit our sub goal for the day. Thank you, my friend. Your food baby is the size of a merguez. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is a merguez? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the 5 gifted subs. We're gonna, oh God. We're gonna have some peppers to say thank you. Thank you so much for the 200 bits, my friend. All right, let's have some pickled jalapenos just to get this party started. And then we're gonna juice these lemons and it's gonna be crazy. If I can find my pickled peppers. Oh, there they are. Oh, Lordy. It's a sausage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, you're free from no coursework? Does that mean you had your finals? Did they go well? Did you pass all your classes? I did not say anything about the P word. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, the 3 rings of marriage, the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffer ring. Oh my God. Hoju. Yeah, it was spicy. I've had these things for a long time, and the longer they stay in my fridge, they don't really go bad because they're like preserved, you know? They're like in a brine. But the longer they sit in my fridge, the spicier they get. Dexter, you big boo-boo, come here. Come here. Come here, look at this. Oh, okay, you don't like turkey. I guess that's fine. I understand. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Let's cut into this lemon. All right, are we ready? Actually, should I do a little bit of peel? Maybe I'll do a little bit of peel just to add into the sauce. We won't zest it because I don't feel like, hey, exclamation point, anti-dish. I'm gonna save our zester from getting dirty. And I'm gonna like just take a little bit of lemon peel off myself with a knife. And we can put it in the sauce and then we can fish it out. You guys are welcome to use that command anytime we successfully avoid dirtying a dish. It has to be a situation where we would have dirtied a dish and we successfully avoid it. It looks like it'll give a pretty weak zest. Why? Why would it give a weak zest? The person who told me about it has been married for 40-ish years. Oh, well, at least they have their sense of humor still. Oh, it's kind of pale. Yeah, you forget that my my camera white balance is off. I've tried. Oh, I can add a cooldown. I don't know if it's easy for you to do so. It might not be easy for you. It has a 30-second cooldown already. Which is fine. Yeah, it's a ghost lemon. No, I just need better cameras. We're gonna do it this year, for sure. I kind of want to get a better graphics card for my computer. I feel like my PC needs a little bit of love. It's a bit old now. I've had this PC since late 2014 and pretty much like haven't updated it since then. So I kind of would like to maybe maybe like fix up my PC a little bit, but I just don't really have the knowledge to do so, and I know that parts were hard to come by. I really would like maybe a better graphics card or something. Yeah, 30 seconds is fine. They're starting to drop in price slightly again. Yeah, I kind of want to keep my eye on stuff. I haven't really been looking because I heard that it was so stupidly hard to get anything that it was just not even worth looking. So I was just like, okay, fuck this. But that's good to know. Thank you. Some moonshine. Dogs with fur that make them look like fried chicken. Oh, how about the Chihuahuas that look like blueberry muffins? 4 to 5 years of price increases. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be asking the community for help because, you know, for all my PC nerds who like know stuff, I need your guys' help. I need to fix up my computer to, I want to get better. I want to get a better running PC that can just handle more, you know, can just handle more heavy lifting. And then I want to get better cameras. And then I want to get I want to get a Stream Deck. We're going to get a Stream Deck so that we can do some more fun and engaging scenes and just change things up a bit. Maybe potentially bring back Snapcam. And there's a lot of stuff that I would really like to do, but there's, you know, we need some quality improvements because even things like the Snapcam were making my computer run slower and I was having issues with it. So I feel like this is plenty. That's probably plenty of peel. Probably more than enough. Some pro upgrades. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't really know that much about it. So if you guys are, like, whoever here is well-versed in PC stuff and knows a lot about it, I might reach out to you guys for help. Just for advice on, like, what to look for when I'm starting to, like, buy things. Like, yeah. So I'm rolling out the lemon, right? We like to roll out the lemon to release the juices. I know I want to bring the Snapcam back. We miss Snapcam. Okay, the lemon looks to be a little bit dry just because it's so big. So I think that means that we're gonna end up having to squeeze a few of them in order to get the juice that we need. Well, I mean, there's plenty of juice in here, but for how big it is, I think maybe because it's so big, it like dried out a little bit. Rebel. Rebel, did you enjoy the Persona Striker game? Did you understand what the hell's going on? I don't know if you played. Wait, you played Persona, right? You played Persona 5, I think, because we were talking about the memes. So you've at least played 5, right? You've built like 25 PCs, but you're a bit out of the loop on the newest stuff. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, see, this whole giant lemon only yielded like probably about 2 tablespoons of juice. So these are not super, super juicy. That's okay though. We have a lot of them and they're really big. You played 4 and 5. Okay, cool. So, but you haven't played Strikers? Because it's so neat. I didn't, like, it's like a totally new additional story and everything. Like, I don't know how much of it you watched when we were playing, but basically, like, the whole gang is back together and they're, like, on a road trip. And it's so cool. It's super fun. The gameplay is a lot harder for me because there's so much more reaction stuff. I mean, like the original one was very turn-based, you know, and it was kind of low-key, and especially like when we were grinding, we would just go on like auto battle, and so it was easy peasy. Like we would just be like, okay, well we need to get everyone's level up, so we're just gonna put everyone on auto and we're just gonna grind here, and we would be just like grinding through the battles so quickly. But with Strikers, there's like a lot more involved, and it's like actually quite hard. I'm not very good at it. You have to like do your regular attacks, and then you have to like combo them, and you have to like, yeah, oh god, you have to like combo them, and then you have to use your persona attacks, and you have to do like elemental weaknesses, and then you have to combo with other people in your party, and it's just like, it's a lot more complicated. Hi, Meow Mix, how are ya? I think I was at the part where we saw the pervert in the park. Pervert in the park. What? Who in the park? I'm not sure what you're referring to. You're probably going to get a new base PC since it's been a while, or do you want to look for a parts upgrade solution? I don't know. I don't know how it works. My understanding of PCs is pretty limited. I always thought that like you could just swap out parts indefinitely and it would just be fine. And so I don't know if I like look, I don't know anything about building a PC, okay? I got this PC in 2014 or maybe 2015-ish, maybe like early 2015. So it's probably like, you know, it's probably like a 7-year-old PC, and we replaced the hard drive. We put in a solid state drive, and then we upgraded the RAM to like be bigger, and then that was it. That's like all we did, and that was in 2015. And I've just been using the same computer since then. I've probably cleaned it out like 3 times. I cleaned it within the last couple months, and it actually wasn't that bad, all things considered. Yeah, and you can roam freely, yeah. And Persona 5 is like more about the RPG. Yeah, it's good though, it's good. 2014 will probably require a new base PC for the best bang for the buck. Oh man, then we might have to do that. I might have to start looking at my options. I'm not thrilled about that, especially when I have a computer that does, you know, that does still work. Maybe what we could do possibly is move this computer into a different area. What I really, well, you know, it's fine. Well, we'll figure it out. But yes, you might be right, unfortunately. A performing dog troop? What? 2 border collies and a lab and an Aussie shepherd catching frisbees and balancing on rolling barrels? That's so funny. That's true. I do have an iMac, but also it is also old. That one is also, I bought it used, and it still works fine, but I think it's like a 2015 or something like that. I think it's like a 2015. It's fine. It's not like amazing. but I also got it a few years ago for $150. And it's like, and it works, but it's like, you know, where are you ever gonna get a freaking iMac for $150? And I didn't just get it, I've had it for a few years. So it was like, yeah, it was a couple years old and it was used, but we like wiped it clean and like, you know, did like a factory reset and it seems fine. So I used it for work, and I have streamed on it before. What I would really like, and I don't know if this is possible, because if I had a separate, I would like to have a separate stream area where I can play games and do just chatting. That's not in the kitchen. I don't want to play games and chat with you guys from the kitchen all the time. I want to just be in here for food. So like, I would very much like to have a setup where I can move to a different area and literally be like, hey, we're done cooking, we're gonna go play some games. This is all in a hypothetical situation where I have more time in my day. But I would love to be able to be like, hey, we're gonna switch, we've cooked lunch and now we're gonna go eat lunch and go play some games, or like, you know, go chat over here. And then I would move to a different area. And I know that there are people who use like different remote camera things, or maybe they run cords into other areas and they like, you know, move to a different monitor. Like there's ways to do it, right? If you want to split the upgrades a bit, you could probably use the old video card for a while and just upgrade the base PC for around $600. And then get a video card upgrade later when needed. So you mean still get a new base PC? Or you're saying upgrade this one? I'm confused. Do I think Turkey could jump through a hoop? Yeah, I think with a little bit of training and then the hoop not very high off the ground, because I don't think he can get a lot. My dog does not have a lot of hops. He's kind of like rides low. He doesn't have very long legs. But I think if you had the hoop like a couple inches above the ground and you like trained him to go through it, yeah, I think he would. Yeah, I want to bring back the cozy corner. I haven't done a cozy corner stream in a long time, but it's like it's all the way in another room. So I don't know how people do it. Maybe a mid-range graphics card like GTX 1660 Ti. They last longer compared to overpriced Elgato. Yeah, I really, really want to improve my quality. I feel like right now what's keeping me down and what's hurting my stream and my stream growth is like the quality of it. My camera quality and my graphics quality is like leaves so much to be desired. And that's so frustrating to me because I know that this is a chill space. I love hanging out with you guys. I know you guys enjoy being here. And so we have a good thing going on here and I like it. But I feel like one thing that's holding me back as far as providing really good quality content is having better stream quality. Unfortunately, it's just something that we need to get better, you know? New case and motherboard, etc. Just use the old video card in that one, see how much mileage it gets you. Oh, okay, so hang on. Sorry, I'm stupid. So like buy a new base PC and take the video card out of here and move it into the new one? Is that what you mean? And maybe even take the hard drive and the RAM. Okay, look, this is all like way over my head. This is all like way over my head. I don't know how to do this at all. I saw on Twitter that I have Steam on my PC. I do have Steam on my PC, but I don't play PC games. I literally have never played a PC game in my life. Ever. I don't game on PC. One time I tried to see if marbles would work because I was like, let's see if we can get marbles to work. And we could play it on stream. It didn't work. It didn't work. My computer fan started blowing like crazy and my computer was just like, "Hurr!" And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, forget it, don't worry about it, it's okay. We don't have to, if you don't want to. It was like freaking out. You don't understand the marble game? It's just kind of silly, passive fun. How do I know my specs? How do I find out my specs? I don't know my specs. How am I supposed to know that? I literally am telling you I don't know anything about this. Yeah, I would ask for help. That's for sure. If we had like a specific end goal in mind, as far as like a certain product or a certain like, you know, a certain part that we were looking at, or we had a certain budget that we could figure out, yeah, I would for sure make it a goal and work toward it, because it's something that would benefit the stream greatly and make this thing, you know, look and just work better. I'll link a small program that can just dump your specs in a text file. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't even know. I'm gonna make extra piccata sauce. Like, I'm gonna make extra of the lemon sauce because I just want more to go with the veggies. Chat walked Mrs. Ruby through building a new PC. You'll be fine. Okay. Well, I'm really good at following instructions. Like, really good at following instructions. So I think if I followed a tutorial on how to build a PC and I had all the right parts and everything, I could do it. Because I'm good at following instructions. I just don't know where to start. Yeah. Like, my heart breaks that I can't show you guys my stove anymore. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we don't do stove cam anymore. Just can't. And this camera has so many issues with its white balance. This was supposed to be a nice camera, but maybe the light's washing it out. I don't know. We could like turn the light off, but still, I find that it's a bit washed out. It's just not. I don't know. I consistently disappoint myself with the quality, so it's something that we need to work on. And I haven't been, because I haven't had a lot of time to focus on it. But if we're gonna end up with more time to focus on the stream, we definitely need to make it better. That's important. On the bright side, we can still see the bat hat. It's true. It's true. Is this Logitech C920 on your Amazon wish list? No, my C920 is broken. That used to be my stove cam, and it broke. The camera still works, but the mount is totally busted, so I need to figure out how to glue it or attach it to something else that I can clamp, and then we might be able to have a working stove cam. At least for the time being. Right now, my main camera is a C930. It's a perfectly fine camera, but it's not amazing. I want better. Meow Mix, thank you so much for 13, oh my God, for 19 months of subs. Thank you for the tier 3 sub, and I cannot believe it's a 13-month streak. You're so amazing. And if you want me to draw something, please let me know. Also, Rebel, I owe you some art as well, so holler at me, guys. I have my iPad here. Super glue, duct tape, yeah, etc., etc. Yeah, I just need to like I don't care. The camera's fucked and it's old, so I can super glue it to something and just try to make it work, because this camera doesn't work at all. Like, this one, it's not even worth showing. It's such a bad camera. The C920 is not great, but it at least sort of works. And then this one I have right here, I'm not super thrilled with it. This was a Kickstarter, and you guys know how I feel about Kickstarters. I don't like Kickstarter. Sorry. I just don't like them. I'm constantly disappointed in Kickstarter products, and I'm super over them. So my husband got me this camera from Kickstarter, and I use it and it's fine, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not satisfied with it. As far as like the promises that they were making, like, yeah, no. There was a dog that did a high wire walk. Oh my God. I don't think Turkey could do a high wire walk. I don't think he has the balance for it. Oh my God, can you guys imagine? Oh geez. Okay, so here we have some freshly squeezed lemon juice. I'm gonna try to pick out the seeds. There's not a whole lot of seeds in here, but whatever didn't get caught. And there's some pulp too, but I'm gonna leave the pulp. I think the pulp will make for a yummier sauce. But we will pick out the seeds. If there isn't autofocus, no way I'd buy it. Yeah, yeah. Well, you guys know. I want to make things better. My goal is to make things better. I will tell you guys when I need help, because I probably will need help with like figuring out some of these specs and figuring out what I actually need to do, because that's not my strong suit. Okay, so let's also cut up a little bit of garlic for our veggies, because we're just gonna saute or like stir fry a little bit of broccoli. So I'll do a little bit of garlic here. You want all the animals doing circus tricks? What kind of tricks would they do? That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Dexter's obviously an acrobat.
Okay, well, the iPad's dead, so that won't work. Let me see if I can get it to turn on. Would it be expensive to hook a DSLR as a webcam? It can be done. It can be done. My husband has a DSLR, but I've tried to use it as my camera and I haven't been able to get it to work. I can try again, but I had issues with it before, where basically it had this square, it had this like rectangle on it on the display, and there was just no way to remove it at all. And I couldn't figure it out. And then when I looked it up, people were complaining about the same issue. And so I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. Like, everyone's complaining that, like, you know, this camera doesn't work because it's, you know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So but I hate to buy another DSLR when we literally have one in the house. But yeah, that's an option as well. I think ideally it would be nice to do some sort of like, like a USB camera that's like really good quality would be great, just for ease, so I don't have to run a capture card. That would be awesome. But I mean, whatever. I'm open to other options as well. Yeah, you can use a capture card. Yeah, for sure. A $5. It's only $5. What? I thought it was more than that. What do you mean it's only $5? Okay, my iPad is like super dead. It's at 1% now. Let's see if we can get it to work. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. The Elgato's like 60 and you're saying you could get one for 5? Oh my God, J-Fry, dude, I would freaking kill you. Don't even joke about that. I'm trusting you on this one, okay? All right, Rebel, if you have any requests, let me know. Meow Mix had a request. I think Felix would be the strong man. Oh, it died. Okay, it didn't work. I guess we have to wait. Hey, I got it to turn on. It turned on like immediately, so I was like, okay, well, as long as it's plugged in, it'll work. It didn't work, it died. Okay, we'll have to try to come back to it. Sorry. That was like, nope. Okay, but Felix would be buff. I'm only joking to raise awareness for people to not trust links in Discord. I don't trust links from people that I don't know, but I do tend to be trusting of links from people who I've known for like at least a few months. Some DSLRs don't have clean HDMI. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I'm sorry, Meowmix, but I have to wait a little bit for it to charge. And he was just ahead, I know. And then Rebel, if you have anything, let me know. I'll write it down to try to remember later. Meanwhile, let's start moving on this. He was so young. The good ones are gone so early. I really don't want to see anyone's nudes, please. Get that away from me. I don't need that. Clean HDMI means it's just the video, no menu or overlay. I think that was the problem I was running into, is that it had an overlay of this like black rectangle that was like, you know, kind of the focus sort of thing. And I'd be like, hey, turn this off. Couldn't turn it off. Couldn't turn it off on the camera. Couldn't turn it off in the settings. I tried using like the Canon capture software or whatever. It didn't work. I tried using like a capture card, just all of it. It was just, none of it worked. And I tried for a little bit. And then when I read on a forum that someone else was like having the same issues and I didn't see a solution for it, I was like, okay, fuck this. I think some of these just don't work. Yeah, and it is an older camera. Like my husband bought a used DSLR, and it's not a brand spanking new one. It's definitely older, so that makes sense then. Okay, sorry. He said I bought a new one, but it's not new anymore. You bought it a long time ago. And also, it wasn't new at the time you bought it. It was older. Okay, sorry. It was new, but it's not anymore. And it's not like the fanciest model either. Kanara finally got hers working after all that trouble, and it's looking glorious. See, I'm like jealous. I mean, I'm happy for her, but I'm like mad jealous that that she's able to do that. I want that. Yeah, well, it's older now. It's a few years old now. But I haven't tried to use it in a while. At the time I used it, I was having issues, and I was just like, I don't think this is gonna work, you know? Yeah, thanks, thank you. She nearly gave up. Yeah, I know. She was like super distressed. I don't know what ended up, like, I don't know how she was able to end up fixing it, or even what the problem was. I have no idea. But it's awesome. It's good when like stuff works and you're frustrated and then it finally, like, hallelujah, it works. Yeah, bought it in 2002. No, it's not from 2002, but it's not new either. A T5? It's a Canon T5, he says. Where are my capers at? I know I have a bunch of capers because I bought a whole jar of them, like previously, which is why I wanted to make this dish, because I was like, oh, I have lots of capers. There we go. Huh? What was that?
Previously on.
What? Huh? Previously on what? Okay, all right, sorry. The Canon EOS Rebel T5? Coincidence? I think not. Okay, so here's our capers. So we're gonna get those ready. We're gonna rinse them off for the sauce. We're gonna get some butter because we need some butter. Excuse me. Sounds like you got it about the same time as the PC. The camera? No, definitely not. The camera is newer. Well, he got it newer, but I don't know if it was an older model when he bought it. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the Canon T5. He bought it more recently, like slightly more recently than the computer. I just can't remember when, and I have no idea the year or anything like that. Maybe like a couple years later? Yeah, something like that. Not sure. Disney938, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dredge our chicken breasts. So we're going to season them with some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna dredge them in just like regular all-purpose flour. So we'll get a bowl and put some flour in there. Ah! Hey, what's up, Sleep? Thank you so much for the resub. Yo, what's up, Pantry Elf? Thank you, Raiders. How's it going, guys? Woo! Welcome, Pantry Elf and friends. Thank you, guys. How we doing today? Welcome in. Hi. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Raiders. Pantry Elf, thank you so much for bringing everybody in here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. And Sleep, thank you so much for that resub. If you want me to draw something, please let me know. My iPad is out of juice, so I'm charging it. But if you have a request, I'm going to write it down and get to it in a little bit once my iPad has a little bit more battery to work with. Thank you for that. You're so kind. Thank you for 14 whole months of support. And congrats on the 13-month streak. Lucky 13. Raiders, how you guys doing today? And folks, please do go check out Pantry Elf. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Let us know, what were you guys doing today? It looks like you guys were doing some cooking. Tell us all about it. What were you guys making? What were we doing? All right, Rebel wants us to stretch. All right, we'll stretch. Guys, if you have been like me, sitting around working today, maybe you haven't taken a second to stretch, we're gonna stretch a little bit. We're gonna like stretch all the way up. Oh, we're gonna stretch out the hammies. Oh, my back just cracked. Oh, I felt so old when I did that. Oh, let's do the shoulders too. Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh, that was my upper back. Ugh. Nice. Oh, that felt good. Thank you. Massive thunder right now, and neither Pippin nor myself farted. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Made flower bouquet cupcakes. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm sure they were wonderful. What flavor? Thank you. I'm wearing this hat because we went to the Renaissance Fair this weekend, and they were saying someone was saying I should have worn this hat to the Renaissance Fair, or when I was thinking about what to wear, they said I should wear this. It would have been pretty funny. It would have been hot though. I did not bring the hat to the Ren Fair. It was so hot. Oh my God, guys, I was sweating. I got really brown. I don't know if you guys can tell, but oh man, I really, really browned in the sun. I'm brown to a crisp. My shoulders were exposed. Yeah. Yeah. It was hot. It was hot, hot, hot.
Hi, Rebel.
I had a case of the Crunchy Bones. My upper back just had a delicious crack. It was so good. Okay, we're gonna get some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna get ready to dredge our chicken breast in here.
Anyone see the PlayStation news today about them? Or it was yesterday. I don't know. They're upgrading their PlayStation Now or whatever their subscription is.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to include some classic PlayStation 1 and 2 games.
Okay.
Such as Ape Escape, which is the best.
Actually, before I cut the chicken again, just to save myself, I'm gonna do my broccoli on here. Do my broccoli and set it aside, just so that we don't have to, like we can do the raw meat right on here. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, let's set this aside for just a second. And I'm gonna prep a little bit of broccoli. Well, welcome Raiders. I guess I didn't properly introduce myself. I'm sorry. If this is your first time in here, my name is Zoe. You can call me Zoe or Zobo or Zobocat if you are feeling formal. And I am currently streaming about 3 days a week, sometimes more. These days, it's usually about 3 days a week. We do a lot of cooking and baking. We love food. I'm totally, I keep saying the royal we. I'm totally self-taught, and we're kind of all about making mistakes and trying out new recipes and just giving it our best shot and learning as we go. That's kind of our whole jam. So drop a follow, guys. We're trying to get to 4,000 so we can make donuts for the first time. Thank you. You know what? I'm an okay cook, but I've gotten better because of lots of practice. And when we hit 4,000 followers, we're gonna make donuts for the first time ever. And I'm very much looking forward to that. I can't wait. Okay, so I got a nice big head of broccoli here. I think we're gonna go ahead and stir fry this and not do a whole lot. I don't wanna add a whole lot of butter or oil or a bunch of seasoning to it. I kind of, like a lot of times chicken piccata is served with maybe potatoes or like rice or pasta. Tara B, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for that. A lot of times chicken piccata is served with like say pasta, which is good, and I love pasta, but I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, and I was like, maybe we could just do veggies today instead of pasta. So instead of having the starch, we're gonna just serve it with a side of like kind of slightly still crispy broccoli. Hold the capers, J-Fry, I'm gonna ban you. There will be extra capers just for you. Yes, with linguine, absolutely. I like it with spaghetti. Hi, Geek Boy, yes, there was. Making a mess with Jess. Hey, how's it going, my friend? How are you? Thank you so much for 5 months in a row of subs. My iPad is dead right now, but we're charging it up. If you have a drawing request, let me know. I'll put it on the list and we'll get to it a little bit later. Pantry Elf Raid! Geek Boy busts down the door. Everyone's like, huh? Welcome. Adam wants to know, what's the question of the day? Yeah, guys, Raiders or anyone else who has not answered a question of the day today, please feel free to tell us in chat. What is your dream backyard? Okay, so someday, if you had like a property and you had a backyard space, what would you want to do with it? What would you want to put out there? Okay, so we're just breaking down some broccoli and we're gonna stir fry this with maybe a little bit of garlic. I've got some minced garlic here, excuse you. And maybe just a little bit of olive oil or something like that. We'll keep it super light, I think. Long story short, things are really bad. I'm sorry to hear that, shit. But sometimes that's life. Yeah, it's been a hard couple of years. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm really sorry to hear that, but I'm happy you're still with us, still kicking, and hopefully things are looking up soon. Ooh, you recently bought a giant bag of cocoa. Look out. Ah, Fresh, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. A giant bag of cocoa. Pineapple Bob would want a huge veggie garden and an outdoor kitchen area and a brick oven. Ooh, a brick oven like for pizza? Yeah, you have a drawing request. Like I said, I'll write it down and I'll get to it a little bit later in the night if that's okay, because I had let my iPad die and I didn't realize, and it did. We are close to a hype train. I think I hear in the distance. Choo choo. Choo choo. My husband burped right on cue. What? You sold your house? I sold that bitch today. Yay! Congratulations. Woo! A house with a bunch of dollar signs on top of it. Hey. Congratulations. Fuck that house. Yeah. Dude, get it out of your life. Move on. What's next? Yeah, see, this is the beginning of something good, right? Hey, what's up, the drunk Shark Tank? How you doing? And you made 70% on it? Good Lord, Austin. Ah. Yeah, well, you know what? Good for you, dude. You deserve it. Yeah, did you spend all of the house money on a really giant bag of cocoa? Making a Mess with Jess sold that house and then was just like, here, give me the biggest bag of cocoa you got. I got money, baby. This is how you do stocks. Chef Gordon status? No, I don't think so. Yeah, freaking Austin, but like, whatever. It's, you know, get yours. Like you said, it's been a hard few years. You do your thing. Trade it all in for chocolate. I'm sorry, I don't think you understood me. Did I stutter? I said, give me all of the cocoa butter you have. Like, sir, that's... Is Felix a chin scratch cat or an ear scratch cat? He's both. He's both. I think he likes both of those things. I feel like if he had to choose, he would go for the chin. I feel like Felix is a chin man if he had to choose. Adam would want a big pool and swings and a basketball court and an outdoor coach, not sure what that is, and a water slide and a doghouse. Ah, I like it, fun. Thinking about cooking tonight and looking for suggestions. Oh, hell yeah, let us know what's in your pantry and maybe we can help. Maybe we can help you think of something. I'm doing good. We're making chicken piccata. I acquired some lemons today and some like fresh lettuce, and so, well, I didn't get the broccoli from our friend. I got the broccoli at the store, but we got some fresh lemons and some fresh red leaf lettuce, and so we're just making like a bunch of veggies, and then I'm about to dredge our chicken breast so we can start frying that up, and then once that's done frying, we'll make the pan sauce. It's all coming together. Yeah, how big of a bag of cocoa can you get for $100,000? Random user bankrupts chocolate factory after buying all of it. Fried capers on top. I do like fried capers. We could maybe like pan fry a couple. I don't feel like deep frying anything right now. Maybe I could shallow fry some capers perhaps, but I might just get lazy because it's kind of not necessary. I do like fried capers though, but that might be more work than it's worth. Haven't had any piccata in years. Oh man, chicken piccata, shrimp piccata, I love it. It's just one of my favorites. 9,174 pounds of cocoa butter. There you go. He's like, and I know because that's what I have right here. What else besides capers makes it a piccata? So lemon, capers, butter, and usually like parsley, I feel like are the main components. Excuse you. Thanks, I will. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do now. Let me just make sure I have, okay. I'm gonna turn this on in the back. We're gonna heat up our wok, and this is where we're going to be frying our broccoli. So I'm just gonna get that warmed up. And then we're gonna take the cast iron. No, actually, let's not do cast iron. Let's do, we're gonna take our all-clad stainless steel pan with the high sides. This one's good for like doing sauces and stuff. Can we squeeze them both in? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we'll go ahead and heat this one up. And then we're gonna do the chicken first. Pull the chicken out once it's done, and then use the brown bits in the pan to help us build our pan sauce, okay? A house of lies, a house of cocoa butter. Sure, yeah, you can call it organic and people like that shit, right? Jess is doing the Scrooge McDuck money dive, but it's all cocoa butter. Your dream backyard is a heated pool of cocoa butter. That's awesome. Yeah, I was saying earlier, like a couple features of my dream yard, so sorry if you guys heard me already, but I would love a chicken coop. But I heard it has to be far from the house because I heard they smell bad. So we have a chicken coop, we have a catio, which is an outdoor cat patio that's enclosed so the cats can have outdoor time in the sunshine without like actually roaming the neighborhood. So I would build them a catio, and I would have maybe some vegetables and maybe some fruit trees, and then a little area where we could entertain friends and guests and stuff like that. So maybe like a fire pit, a grill, some comfortable chairs, like comfortable outdoor furniture. And it would just be like nice and chill. Maybe, I mean, I don't think I want a pool, but like a pool or a hot tub maybe, but that sounds like a lot of work, so maybe not. Yeah, your skin would be so moisturized, right? I think a hot tub is easier to maintain than a pool, probably, but I don't know. So the cats can death stare at the chickens? Well, ideally they'd be far apart. Like ideally I have a large enough yard that the chickens are like, you know, way in the back, out of sight. It's not 5 miles, but they're like, you know, in the corner. I don't want the chickens to be distressed by my cats, like harassing them. A hot tub would be so cool. But it's like one of those things that like I'm not sure if I would actually use it. Like, I feel like I have known so many people who had hot tubs and just like never touched them. And they just like sat covered all the time. Schlap. Okay, so let's get some salt and pepper on these guys. Oh man, am I out of pepper? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... Sure. Well, there's some pepper in there. Maybe we can get some more. Hang on. Do I have more black pepper? Do I have more black pepper? Let's see. Hey! A cocoa butter hot tub. Yeah, I feel like when my pepper grinder starts running low, it doesn't grind pepper as efficiently. I feel like it does best when it's filled up. Okay, let's try that again. Hello, Brett. Whatever you're making, it needs more Sichuan peppercorns. No! Your dish looked amazing. Yours looked so red and so spicy. I'm like really dubious. I cannot believe you tried to tell me that your version was not spicy. I looked at yours the way you make it and I was like, wait a minute. This thing is like hot, spicy fire. I don't believe you for a minute. You moved into a rental house down the street, so you're still close to all the things. What's in store for you now? Are you gonna are you gonna try to get a new place? Or are you gonna try to like move to a different place? Like, what do you move to a different city, location? What are you thinking? An indoor hot tub in your dream house so you can watch a movie in it and you don't need to put on a suit. Well, for me, that would just mean putting a TV in your bathroom and having a good bathtub. It wouldn't really be a hot tub. It would probably, because a hot tub you have to like fill and maintain and everything like that. But I feel like if you just had like a nice bathtub, and then you put like a good TV in your bathtub, or not. I mean, not. Please don't put it in your bathtub. Don't put it inside your bathtub. I'm sorry. In your bathroom. I'm doing the elbow grind. The classic clean hands elbow grind move. Like a basement rec room. Yeah, but I'm saying like, why don't we just do it in the bath then? Why don't you just have a bath with jets? And then you can like draw a fresh bath and have some like Epsom salts, and that would be nice and cozy. Like, I don't know. It seems easier. Tempted to move back to New York City and finish pastry school? Okay. That would be exciting. Is it kind of like a normal university where your credits carry over? Like if you started but didn't finish, can you apply those credits to like finishing your... Yeah, it's definitely easier, yeah. Yeah, can you apply like your previous credits and then finish it? I would hope so, but I don't know how it works. Yeah, I fed him. Maybe he needs to use the bathroom again. I don't know. You can try to take him out. Okay, so these are gonna get dredged. I'm just gonna put all the pieces in here. It's a little... No. I don't want to dirty a plate. I'm not gonna dirty a plate. We're gonna make room. We're gonna make it work. You're supposed to like put them on a plate after they've been dredged. I don't want to. We'll just kind of tuck them to the side. I would say we avoided dirtying a dish, I think. I think it's anti-dish, actually. But yeah. Yeah, that's our newest counter. Yeah, by just tucking our chicken breast to the side, we avoided dirtying another plate. And it worked out well. Okay, that looks good. These are all nicely dredged. Okay, fantastic. Now we're going to melt a little bit of butter with a little bit of olive oil in here. So I'm gonna take a couple tablespoons of butter and I'm just gonna throw some butter in there. And melt that, and then we're gonna add a few tablespoons of olive oil, so like glug, glug, glug. Okay, so we got butter and olive oil in here. Oh yeah. Medium-high heat. Once they kind of start to sizzle, we're gonna add in our chicken and cook it for, we're gonna do 2 pieces at a time, cook it for 3 minutes each side, and then set it aside. This time we can't avoid having a separate plate, we have to. There is no choice but to have a separate plate to put our cooked chicken on. Okay. Okay, so we'll do 3 minutes aside. And it's gonna brown and like the flour bits and you know, it's all gonna make this kind of brown bits in the pan, and that's good. We're gonna leave those in the pan and we're gonna use those to help flavor our pan sauce, right? I gotta figure out our chicken stock situation. I think I have some better than bouillon. I do. Okay, so for this we need half a cup of chicken stock, maybe 1 cup of chicken stock. I was thinking about making extra sauce. I'm also gonna start cooking our broccoli. Except I can't because I don't have a lot of room. Let's actually do it in the front. Full kitchen like Sam the cooking guy and a tiki bar. Oh dude, a tiki bar would be so awesome. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of olive oil and just kind of stir fry our broccoli a bit. A speakeasy, cool. Like with a hidden door and everything, that would be so awesome. So yeah, we probably want to do a whole cup of, up to a whole cup of chicken stock. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, we probably should. That would be awesome. Okay, so that's 3 minutes on one side. Go ahead and flip it. Ooh, that butter's fighting back. Do another 3 minutes. And then we're gonna pull that out and set it to the side. Then we're gonna do the next round, and then we're gonna make the sauce at the very end. So let's get our capers. Thank you. This one was a thrift store find. I love it. It's very like retro. The butter was getting a little rowdy. It kind of like slapped me. Okay, so for our capers, we have a 1/4 cup of brined capers, but we want them to be rinsed. I'm gonna go ahead and just use, I think the entire, should I just use the entire jar? I'm making extra sauce. I don't know. How much is this? This is probably like 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. Should I just do the whole thing and then just clean it out of my fridge? but then we won't have any capers in case. It's okay. When do we ever need capers? It's so rare that I need capers. Let's just do it. Okay, so I'm dumping the whole thing out, and I'm gonna rinse them with cold water. Because again, we love the flavor of capers, but the brine they're in is so salty that we wanna like not carry any of that into our sauce. Yeah, I dumped the whole thing, but I rinsed them, so now I'm just gonna like let them drain a little bit. Okay, that's danger zone. I do love a caper. I love capers. Let's wash our parsley. Didn't I solve a caper last night? On Saturday night, I did a like murder mystery thing. Oh my god, it was so fun. It was so fun. I really had a great time. It was one of those like, it's called To Hunt a Killer is the name of the company that does it. It looks like a board game, but it's a murder mystery experience in a box. And they are seriously fun. Like, they're great. They're super great. And we did solve it, and it was awesome. Okay, so once that's out, we're gonna do the next batch. The thing is, there's no scenarios, so it's not really a board game. It's like a one-time experience. So once you play the game, you can't play it again. It only has one solution. It's not like Clue, where it's like, ooh, let's solve. No, it's like there is literally one answer and one experience. 0 out of 10 stars. No actual murder happened? Lame. Woo. Okay, so we got some chicken. Now, this chicken, we browned it, and now we're gonna do the next one. Right, so it's very, very cool. It's super fun. Ow, 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 that really hurt. Ow, 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 that really hurt. That butter hit me really hard. Ouch, hot butter. So it's a murder mystery experience. So you get one playthrough. Yeah, I didn't even get murdered. 1 star. Yeah, you could gift it to a friend, like as long as they know that you opened it, you know. I mean, you could just tell them, because I took notes on a separate piece of paper. So yeah, you could definitely gift it to someone and just be like, hey, we opened this already, but it's totally fresh, you know, like they would be able to do it. There is always one thing that's sealed. So like the first one I played had like a bank bag that was sealed with a lock. This one had like a souvenir tin that was sealed with a lock. So you're just given like a stack of documents and evidence, and you have to sort through it. And then, but you want to try to get whatever the locked thing is open, because there will be additional evidence in there that you have to find. So you have to like work with the clues and go through the evidence, and then at some point you'll try to figure out the lock combo. Then once you unlock the lock combo, then you acquire like more information. So it's like a second round of information. It's seriously fun. So the old Sacco mystery. So they give you a suspect list. So they tell you, out of everyone in this whole story, it has to be one of these like 5 people. And then they give you like some details about them. And basically you have to trust no one. So if someone says they were doing something at a certain time, that doesn't necessarily mean it was true. But if a witness, you know, if there's a police report saying that such and such happened, or if there's security footage that shows them at this time, or there's a separate witness, we just assume that the witness is telling the truth. It's just part of the game, you know. But if you can corroborate it with different accounts, you can piece together the actual events of the night of the murder, and then you can figure out of all of the suspects who actually is the only one with the motive, means, and opportunity to commit the murder. And only one person in that suspect list has all 3, and then that's how you solve it. Who plays Risk in person that many times? I've never played Risk before. Hey, what's up, Rat Salad? How's it going? Yeah, so it's super fun. Basically, all you know is that someone was murdered, and here's our suspects, and then you just dig through the evidence. So what we would do is we would all sit around a table, kind of like talk through each piece of evidence, and like take turns reading it. So be like, okay, here we have a newspaper clipping, and we read the article, and then someone else says, okay, I have here a receipt, and it says this. And the other person says, okay, I have here an email, and it says this. And then we all just like talk, take notes, bounce ideas. It's not structured. There's not like a list there's not a list of steps that you follow. You literally just talk it out and like bounce ideas off of each other. Did we have dramatic lighting? Yeah, we did. We were playing at a campsite in the dark. So it was like a almost full moon. It was on Saturday night. So it was like an almost full moon. And we had like flashlights, and it was fun. How much are the games? I think they're like at least $20, maybe like 20 or 30. I'm not really sure. But it's a very fun experience, and it takes you like a couple hours to do. Like I think it took us like probably like almost 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Macarias. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, it took us like 2 to 3 hours, and then they have different levels of hardness, and so this one was like the first one I did was like the easiest one. This one was the second stage, and there's enough challenge that it kept us busy for like 2-3 hours. It's cheaper than everyone going to a movie. It's true. It was really fun. We had some beers, we had some snacks, we were like eating chips, drinking beer, and just like talking and like yelling at each other and being like, no, there's no way he could have done that. You're not listening to me. Listen, it says here that at 6 p.m. he was seen at this place. There's no way he could have made it over here within 15 minutes. And the other person's like, oh yeah, you're right. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. It's really fun. Yeah. Do I want to buy a fried banana? Yes, probably. Oh, I forgot to turn my timer on. Let's give it like another 2 minutes, and then we're pretty much good. And then we're gonna make our pan sauce. Yeah, listen to me. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that? You have all the motives, but none of the motivation. Oh, I was supposed to add more butter and more oil the second time to fry this second chicken. Oh well, I guess we'll just add more. Hi, what's up, Ecto Cooler? How you doing? Haha, that's a dope emote. I love it. Okay, well, I forgot to add more butter and oil, so we'll do that on the next stage. Eee! Okay, so we have our pan drippings. We have like our burn bits and stuff in here. So I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit. And we're gonna add, okay, let's add more butter, because why not? Because I forgot to add it earlier. This is a very butter heavy sauce. And I'm gonna add more olive oil too. Okay, now I'm gonna get a silicone spatula. And our butter's melty. Okay, now I'm gonna add in our lemon juice and I'm gonna deglaze the pan with this. So we're just gonna scrape the bottom. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You have a very butter heavy body. I'm gonna use my spatula and I'm just gonna gently scrape it along the bottom here and just release all those brown burned bits from browning the chicken. So we're just gonna scrape those off because those have all the good flavor. There we go. And then I'm gonna add some chicken stock, which I'm gonna make with my Better Than Bouillon by heating up some water and then just adding our bouillon concentrate too. What do you call a duck-shaped plant? A quactus. Ah. Am I doing white wine? No, I don't have any open white wine. I don't have any to add. I have a little bit of cooking sherry. I could do like a small splash of that, but I don't really like too much flavor of that, so we'll just do a small splash. But no, the recipe doesn't call for it, but that's a good call. A little bit can be pretty good for the flavor. Yeah, the new Shaoxing. Look, I have to work with what I got. I have a way overstocked pantry and fridge, and sometimes we have to, you know, we gotta work with what we got. Okay, so I have here our concentrated chicken stock paste, and I just dissolve it in warm water. A white wine reduction with the butter? Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I mean, you definitely could put white wine in the sauce. You don't need to, but when you said it, I was like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like, it cooks out, right? So it basically just gives it kind of a nice little flavor. An Egg's favorite car is a Volkswagen hatchback. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so once that's fully dissolved, we'll go ahead and add this into our sauce as well. Why do chefs grow clothes? They have a pantry. Oh my God. Okay, so this sauce needs to reduce. So I'm gonna go ahead. Is there anything else? Hang on. Did I get that right? So we're adding the capers now. Add the lemon juice stock and capers. We're adding the capers. Kapow. Okay, and if you guys don't like capers, I'm sorry, but I like them and they're delicious. And we're gonna let this whole thing reduce a bit. Once our sauce is done and we've added, okay, so, we're gonna reduce the sauce a little bit, taste it, see if we need to add any more salt, pepper, anything like that. Then we're gonna add the chicken back in and simmer it for 5 minutes, remove it again, and then add the butter and whisk it a whole bunch. And then at the very end, that butter will make the sauce like kind of like thick and glazy, and then we'll pour it over the chicken, okay? Jess says capers remind me a lot of carnival boiled peanuts. Really? How do you make an egg roll? You push it. Ah! Italian Ghost's favorite food is spaghetti bolognese. I love it. Spaghetti bolognese. That's a great dad joke. Oh, I just realized I'm stirring this with the wrong. Well, that's okay. That's all right.
You look such a lover to me.
Hi, Felix.
Calling you in here, huh?
Anti-utensil. Well, I already have a spatula for the sauce. I just stirred it with the wrong wooden spoon. It's okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic as well. A little bit of whiskey business. Sure. It is gonna be a little bit of whiskey business up in here. Oh crap, I forgot to add my lemon zest to the sauce. I'm gonna add some of the biggest pieces here. So my biggest pieces of peel. I'm just gonna add, and then we'll pull them out before serving. You don't like the zest? I like the zest. Why don't you like it? Oh, why are we yelling? Oh, no, you forgot it. Oh, I thought you were yelling at me for putting it in. I was like, oh no, I mean, I'm gonna put it in. It's okay. It's all right. Zest is best. Hey, Miss Roy. I thought you were yelling at me. I thought you were yelling at me because you didn't want me to put the zest. Like, no, not the zest. And I was like, ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, chicken piccata. Chicken piccata, yeah, boy. Okay, we're just reducing our sauce here. And I think maybe our broccoli is still really firm. This is going to be some very crunchy broccoli. Why is this broccoli so crunchy? It's been cooking for such a long time. Why? I'm sweating. Whew. What? You open the door? Thank you. Yeah, it's hot as... Ugh. Whew. Hi, Keen. Lemon, butter, and caper? Absolutely, that's what we're doing. I would never yell at you. I thought you were. I was like, wow, Jess is really passionate about being anti-zest. The word is chicken liquor, all one word, yeah. I know what you're looking for. The word is chicken liquor. Hot as what? I was gonna say hot as balls. Chicken liquor, ew, gross. Ugh. Hi, Frosted. How are you? It's getting warm on the East Coast. Good. You can have some of this warmth. It's boiling in LA. It's very lemony. I think you could use more salt though. Maybe a little bit of MSG too. You guys know I'm very pro MSG. Anytime I'm making something and I want that savory flavor to come out, MSG, dude. Bacon vodka. Yeah, there's people going overboard with the flavored vodkas. Like, didn't Arby's have like curly fry vodka? I'm just like, dude, what are you guys doing? Okay. Waiting for MSG vodka. Yum. Yeah, I'm here to spread the word about MSG. Guys, maybe I should make an MSG t-shirt. Would you guys ever want to see like pro MSG merch? I'm having an idea. Let me write that down. We could make some pro MSG t-shirts. You're an MSG fanboy? Yeah. I'm a pro MSG, I'm an MSG fangirl. Like literally maybe we should make merch. Yeah. I raised it up for Bat Hat. It was raised for Bat Hat purposes. Okay, okay, we're gonna add our chicken back in and simmer it for 5 minutes. And then it's all kind of coming together. At the very end, we're gonna be pulling it out, whisking in some butter in here into the sauce just to finish it. So let's try to fit all our chicken in the pan here. And just kind of simmer it in the sauce for 5 minutes. Would be cool to have the chemical formula on it. I'm just gonna take notes. How does Zobofy an MSG message? Like, maybe we could draw... I feel like my style gravitates towards more like cute drawings than just like text-based, stuff. So in my mind, I have it not being like necessarily like I love MSG and you should too, but having it be like a cute drawing of like a cute little chef using MSG or something like that. MSG is like, I'm pro MSG. I am. Just everything in moderation, right? Some people have some bad ideas about MSG and its health, health effects. For the most part, they're not true, I would say. Like, as with everything, some people are genuinely allergic to things, and if that's the case, then they shouldn't eat them. But MSG gets a really bad rap, And if you look it up, a lot of the health complaints about it are totally not real at all. So I like to use it a lot. It totally unlocks flavors when I cook. I love it. Yeah. We're not talking about Madison Square Garden. Bamming dish after dish. What if it was me? Who was that guy who bounced the salt off his forearm with the glasses? What if it was like a drawing of me with glasses, like bouncing MSG off my forearm? Salt Bay, is that his name? That might be too like old. It never was. Look up Chinese restaurant syndrome. It was a psychosomatic reaction tied to racism. Yeah, there's a lot of literature on it. MSG, hey Trunkster, MSG does occur naturally in nature. A lot of the people who claim, oh, I can't eat MSG, it makes me so sick, can't eat that Chinese food, they put so much MSG. The same people will eat Doritos and have no problem. Guess what? Doritos have MSG. So, you know, like, yeah, in moderation, as with everything. As with salt. You know, you shouldn't eat too much salt, but no one's going to say that salt's, like, just straight up bad for you. We like salt. Salt's good. It tastes good. MSG Bay? Yeah, what if it was like MSG Bay? What if it was me like sprinkling some MSG off my arm? Waybird says, preach! Get him! Look, a lot of people just aren't aware. It's no longer, I think, a product of like anti-Asian racism, not in a direct sense, but some of those attitudes hold over from history, okay? So it's our job to make sure we're examining that. And I'm telling you guys, a lot of it is just total BS. Look it up. It's fascinating. And then add some MSG to your food and you'll thank me because it'll make your food taste great. Sorry, calming down. No, we want to hear it. Say it louder for the people in the back. Hey, Waybread, good to see you, my friend. It's an old wives' tale. It's, yeah, kind of. But again, some people maybe genuinely have a response to it. I'm not going to say they don't. There are people who are allergic to things, and that's their body, you know? But for a lot of people who say that they can't eat it, oh, I can't go to that Chinese place, they use MSG, it makes me so sick. I'm telling you, there's a good chance they're wrong. Yeah, it could be the grease, A lot of Chinese food is really greasy, and that's true. The whey bread will MSG rise again. A tomato has MSG in it. The crowd starts cheering, MSG, MSG. MSG, it's that game, yeah. Yeah. Metal Solid Gear. Okay, so we're heating up our chicken in the sauce here. Once we pull the chicken out onto the plate, we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our butter into the sauce and then whisk it. And that's gonna help our sauce come together. It's a lot of butter. It's a lot of butter, I'm sorry, okay? But it's okay. And you use less salt. I use both, to be honest. I use both salt and MSG. A lot of Chinese food also contains unrefined honey, which makes people react with seasonal allergies depending on their sensitivity. No way. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of variables that it could be. Some people also think that it's purely psychosomatic, like you're expecting to not feel well, and so you don't feel well because you're not expecting to. Could be things like grease, like you're eating very greasy food, which, you know, sure, has its own problems, but that's not the same thing as MSG, right? So I'm like super pro MSG, and I will always talk about it, like until everyone's annoyed. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we should make some MSG merch. Okay, so in our sauce, we're gonna go ahead and add a couple tablespoons of butter, and we're just gonna like whisk it real quick while we melt this cold butter in here. And this should give us like a nice kind of glazy sauce. Okay, you'd rock an MSG shirt. We're still brainstorming designs. I don't know if it's too like niche and like old, because it's not a meme anymore. It's an old meme, and the guy's kind of a douche too. But the guy sprinkling the salt off his arm, maybe I could recreate it. Okay, so we're melting some butter in here. And we're whisking the cold butter in. And it's supposed to kind of emulsify and make like a thicker sauce. I don't know. That looks good. I want to add more butter, but I probably shouldn't. Okay. Yeah, the guy being a douche is a better reason not to do it, but it sucks because